Hey there, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk about machine drum and MCL, or actually Mega Command Box. And we're going to do one super exciting thing, which is basically we're going to talk about the performance mode or performance page that Mega Command Box offers. So let's go. So we have covered, I believe, grid. Then we went to mixer, and then we have performance mode. Super fun. So let's see how it works. Okay. Basically, what happens is you've got two scenes. So the two scenes, like 1 and 2, you can think of two decks that you have, and you have a DJ mixer with crossfader between it, between these two decks, and then a set of parameter will be deck left, and then another set of parameters will be deck right. And you just basically morph from one position to another, like jumping from one deck to another deck with your crossfader. And if you use Octatrack, then this will be quite familiar. This will look and sound familiar because in Octatrack you've got the possibility to morph different parameters, or actually the parameters that you want to assign to the scenes, and then they can be morphed with a crossfader. So we've got something similar, except our crossfader will be encoder. Actually, 4 of them. We can use 4 of them at the same time. So let's get cracking. Okay, so right. So which parameter I would like to change maybe? Okay, let me try to see. Maybe first I will go back to grid, and then I will try to find some kind of I would say I don't know, reasonable change that I can hear. Maybe this one. Okay, so if I go, yeah. Yes, I will be able to hear that. Okay, so let's go to grid again. Sorry, performance page again. And then, okay, so this is my scene 1. So for scene 1, I want this first lock to be set to minus 64, and then this will be set to this. Okay, so now when I play the whole thing, listen what is going to happen to the snare drum sound. At the same time, you can see this little crossfader moving from scene 1 to C2, okay? And going back. Yeah. Let's have it like this. Okay, so now what we could do is we can assign another set of parameters to the same controller. This is controller A. So how was it done? I don't remember. Okay, so you jump to lock tool, and then, oh, sorry. And then I will maybe go to, maybe I will go to another page and then try this parameter. So that's something with the sample bitrate, yeah, something. So, okay, so this is going to be minimal. Maybe no, maybe I will just turn it up here. And then I will go to 0. Okay, so now by turning this knob, so that's controller A, I should be effectively changing 2 parameters, yeah? So the pitch will go up and the bitrate will go down, okay? Okay, so now as I go down, yeah, this is the maximal destroy level of the sample bitrate, I think, yeah. Anyway, it sounds silly, yeah, I know, but you can see the fact that actually with this one knob I'm controlling the morphing between of 2 parameters, yeah. So there are like 4 different positions of these 2 parameters, and I can just morph and mix between them. Yeah. Obviously that's only encoder A, and I think I can have 16 pairs of controllers. So let's see if that's true. Okay, how many locks do I have left? Yeah, that's 16. So this one was for the bitrate, number 2. It actually tells you. So you have for your track 5 this sampling rate, is it? Or bitrate, whatever. Assigned, and then for this here, for scene 1, you've got it set to max, and then here you've got the same parameters set to minimum, and then we go back to log 1, and you can also preview what you have. So pitch for track 5 will be minimum, and then for this scene here, pitch for track 5 will be maximum, yeah? So in case you... Yeah. Okay, so let's change the controller now. How was it done? I think it was like global, and then can I change controller B? Okay, fine, and then we will have maybe... Oh, sorry, it's not this one. What is it? Yeah, sorry. Scene 3 and scene 4, because that's for B, yeah? So for A, you will have scene 1 and 2, so that's controller A, or encoder A, encoder B, 3, 4, encoder C, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. But, okay, so how many locks do we have here? Oh, okay, 16 empty locks. So, I don't know, let's go for maybe hi-hats. Let's see what we can change here. Is it again pitch? Yeah, okay. So this one will be minimum, and then this one will be maximum. And then by moving this B, right. Okay. So now, if you remember well, we can also control these things from the mixer page. So let's go to, let's exit this. And then this is grid and this is mixer. And then I should be able to actually do the same with controller A here. So that's the snare drum track. And at the same time, I should be able to control the pitch of hi-hat with the encoder B. And just like with this, by the way, do I have this? Yeah, okay, the system still remembers, lovely. So this can be also added to the mute settings that are stored in the grid, and that's Y grid, so you know that already. So if you go here and then just press function, enter, and then 12, so now we will have these scenes, 1, 2, and 3, 4, assigned to encoders A and B with all the parameters underneath saved to this particular slot. So look how many slots do we have for different performances, yeah? For different mute settings. This is all that you can actually populate with your slots. And then because of the fact that when you load the pattern or slot, you can load these things independently of what is happening in grid Y. So you can have Y grid only for storing effects and performances, mute settings, and so on and so forth, tempo changes, routing, while the machine drum and MCL does its own thing in terms of musical data on the X grid, which is absolutely amazing. Super stuff, super cool. Right, okay. So that will be it. A pretty short video for now. But the next thing that we are going to talk about is also super cool. I've never seen things like that in any of the synthesizers, which is basically dynamic routing of your outs. So stay tuned and see you later. Thanks for watching and bye.